makusem mebese kasa on topic amato nedin discover your value. Discover your value. Now, mebese otiasi say you have been created to make a difference in this world. Nyame ebo say ubeye bibi surunku ewo wiase ha. But the truth of the matter is that look, you cannot do that without first of all becoming a person of value. Nyame di wa bas asasisu se brabeye no. Wontumi embeye sadia no abra unnim se dia usumbu esifa. So for you to impact lives and society positively, you need to become a person capable of doing so. You need to become a person capable of adding value. Now, I'm saying so because Niente Mika Sani said, you cannot add value to lives and society beyond whom you have become. Before bet me, I'm making impact and as I adding value to society, no. Just a one kasa no who adding value to him. Obia wa di mechi ana meka sechi from the onset since I mesha semi ba makusem edu mediation no. I have maintained that no human being was created empty. Onipe bia wa ba asase so bia no wan ba sa keke nyame de bibi hye mo e na odi bae. Wow. So you can only make impact and add value in others in the proportion to the value you have discovered and developed within yourself. Interest to me discover the nyame de ahye wo mo. Na who discover sadie na esese wo develop sadie na enebe boa so that what me add value or what me add value to other people around you and in the world. Now it has been said so many times that become the change you want to see. Become the change you want to see. Now say in sachaya opese wo no esese wo di kan eye san sachaya no, you must become that change that you want to see. That means that if you want to see a change in the world, become the change you want to see in the world. If you want to see a change in your family, you have to become the change you want to see in that family. If you want to see a change in your workplace, first of all, before that change can be effected, you must become the change you want to see. Now, what does that mean? It simply suggests that until you become the change you want to see, you cannot effect that change. Kopim say sa nsakraya na nsisanya opese ohun we dwume mu wa brabo mu we busue mu oman mu no kopim say wu no wo beye sa nsakraya no enye de sa change no ebetumi aye possible. Very important. So it is very, very important. So become the change you want to see. And to become the change you want to see, you need to discover and develop your inherent capacity and ability. Answer now, ube to me, sa change now, upesa no. Just a woody can discover ni a chedia umu ni a ube to me aye, and you develop it, then you can feed it or give it to the world. In other words, becoming a person of impact demands you first becoming a person of value. You can't so be a person of value. A person of value is someone capable of producing desirable change. Obi biara owo value osumbunu oyobia otumi edin sisaye eba nipa brabo mu eba ejume mu anase eba nkrofasity ne mu. So first of all, you must discover your value. Ese ohun se dia osumbu sefa. Ye mu bebre no ye bu ye ho abonfia because we don't know our value. If only we knew our value, there are certain things at the end of the day no we will not worry ourselves about. So unim say dia usumbu esifa ni obi wa unha ho wo ho biom. Baby wo ho a unkotena ho. Nkomo bi wo a undi ni obi wo fa ho enhyemo. But because of say we have not taken the time to discover our values, no, we are living life carelessly and we are living lives anyhow. So one say, in becoming a person of value, you will have to first of all discover and understand your inherent value. Answer na ube sumbo abrabo mu no. Say wu tumi hu say dia usum wankasa no usumbo sifa. Look, I tell people that if you fail to celebrate yourself, nobody will celebrate you. So look, as you are living life, you have to take time and celebrate yourself. Take time and discover your gift and celebrate the gift as well. It is true, because wherever impact is supposed to be made, value is needed. So the true discovery of your value is what will help you to begin to impact your society and other people positively. Until you know your inherent value, you will be looking for external sources. Kopim se ube nyanyame de ahye wo no de bia no obebu ho abofia obefi se obi ye papa sin obi ebo no modin sin. Look, nyankopon abo soronko nia me metumi aye no wontumi nye, nia wusu betumi aye no obi ntumi nye. But most often no ye jani aye betumi aye na ye focus on what others can do, and you can't do what somebody is doing. That is why SSO focus on ya wu betumi aye no na ye ni ye developing na ye ni ye ebema people will celebrate you, and then you become a person of value because you are giving your value, you are serving your value to your generation. So and there nyame aduma ochina na month we know I will be revealing to you 3 vital areas ebua emma we a person of value. So these areas are the investment God made in every human being. Now let me share the first one with you, your image. The first component that makes up your true value is your image. Look, by your image, I am referring to the material you were created with. Unse Bible say, Nyankopon oboyen se ni suban ena ni seso. God didn't create you like a goat. He didn't create you like a plant. Wuno obo ade nyina no oto ni boase ena obo wo se ni suban ena ni seso. Until you understand this and have this mindset, you will continue to have the inferiority complex. Kopim se ubenya sa intiasie we no abribia no ubeko swara abonhu abonfia. You will reduce and diminish your value or your value in life. Why? Because you've forgotten that you were not created in the image of an angel. You were not created in the image of a plant. You were not created in the image of an animal. Rather, you were created in the image of God. What does that mean? It means that if I have been created in the image of God, say nyame abo mi se ni suban ene ni sesu dia ade bia nyankopon otumi ye no nia eti nyankopon mu a otumi ye nia oye no odi saade no ahye me mu bedofo nia ewo nyankopon mu a otumi ade nyina ye no odi saade no ahye wo so mu. That is the truth of the matter, and don't believe any other statement anywhere in again. Enji shintu me na meka no kure no no nyanyame tumi ye no medofo wusu no odi bibia hye wo mu a wo betumi aye. So you have to know that you have been created in the image and the likeness of God. Now look at me, Shemi. Look at Adam. Nyame bo osuru ni asase a obo emunueme nyina no nipa ni na body a etwa to a oyoye. Now Nyankopon emma Adam kwan se ontutu nneoma ni nyina de nneoma wa bo nyina no ontu omode. Unim say we are made to know that ade bia wa asase we su bia no ewo epomu as well. Inti look at nneoma shape mu na nyame bo nneoma ni etu pomu no Adam ye de no otu sa nneoma ni din. Eba ni say of course, when you say Adam could not be swimming in the sea and will name all the things in the sea and some bia obasase so bio. And if you say oto punemu and oko hu we na oto ade ne din no we no ato ne din no obasase so bio no obeji na home dey be. But because God had the nature, Adam had the nature of God, he was able to know everything that was in the sea and he was able to name them. Look, there is an ability in you. There is a part of God in you. Nyamisubi ewo nyami di bibi ashe wo. So it's only God that could obey to me and name him one abra on rank. And Adam was also able to do that. That means nya ewo nyame mo tumi ade nyina ye no or the amaye so. Now, so you have to understand that the beginning of the troubles of humanity started when man failed to remember or keep in mind that God created us in his own image. Inti abra obonsamba Eve nche no obeka che ni se udi duaba na weni be bie na why te say Nyankopon. But look, already na nyame abo nipa se ni se so eni ni suban dida. So Satan came to deceive us. Look, now watch here. The point is this: most often what we are, we don't know. And even when we know, we don't appreciate it. We want to become somebody else. Eve ni Adam wo pe se wo beye ti se Onyankopon, abra nyame aye wo mu se ono dida. Look, don't wish to be like somebody. And person wo beye ti so bi. Me pese me hye wo nkra no pe na me kan kire say there is a gift in you. It is your gift that will take you to great men. And yes, actually no, nya unim ye no, ebi your gift ni se upa aditro. Look, develop it. Work on it. Ebi a wudi no se upe kasa, ana unim kasa. Develop it. Work on it. Ebi a wudi ni adipam, eye duani niya. Work on it and develop on it because your lifting is in connection to your gifting. God will not lift you up. Nyame onfam peja embreo outside of the gift or the resources he has put in you. Adina nyame dia hye wo no esu na nyame benam edi mpeja abreo. Se ye nyunto a eye no su na ebenam mpeja beba. Se eye aditro a esu na ebenam mpeja ebeba. Eye kasa eye sadi na su na ebenam mpeja eden aba. So you have to know that you have been created in the image and after the likeness of God. So any inferior material na nyame di bo or the quality material and or the new. So you must not continue to live a life where you are comparing yourself with other people. And yes, depression because watching. And yes, ube frustrated. Look, the solution to the problems and the challenges you face in life is not in abroad, it's within you. So most often, say ye ko or how much. Instead of say, ye betu ye boase, now you are looking for the solution, the antidote, the way forward. No, we get worried and we live a life of despair. So maybe say me share crying this morning to remind you, if you have forgotten, that you have been created in the image of God. You are a special person. If you have been created in the image of God, that means that you are God walking on earth. Forget about clay we are kitano clay ni pedia clay no. And no eye adia ebua because man is not just a soul and a body, you are also a spirit and God is a spirit. So God dwells in you. On no. So man was never created to derive value from the environment. Man was created to cause and effect change, to also add value to the environment. That is the reason why God expects so much from us, because he has made a lot of investment in us. So we must put an end to greed. One of the main reasons why nkrofo compare omuhun with other people. One of the reasons why nkrofo schedule, nkrofo use dubious means to find meaning in life is because of greed, selfishness, and I say inferiority. I am reminding you this morning that you have to discover your value. Discover your value. What is it? What is it? Dear na wunim ye. Adiben ena wunim ye. Remember say Masakacho say, on this earth, God didn't bring you here empty. Nyame amfa wamba ha empty or the bibia shawu. Until a man's image about himself is right, he will not be right. Until your image about yourself is right, you cannot be right. Your life cannot be right. Obisi nyame ambo mi ye, nyame obo ye. Nyame bo ye. So if you are not all right in life, nothing shall be right for you. If you are not all right in life, if you don't think right in life, nothing shall be right for you. The problem of the world, the problem of every human being, as a man thinketh in his heart, Bible says, so is he. So you have to begin to see yourself in the light of who God sees you to be. Shasi say, who said the eradi a obo no ohun sifa. And as you do so, you realize that we pressure be bafem. We BPM pejabium. How nyoma bebre ho. So fix your image in your eye. You have to start to fix your image. It's very, very important. That is the first key in restoring value to yourself. Answer na ube who say, answer na ube shall say usumbo abrabo no. First of all, no, you have to fix the image about yourself. Fix this image, you know. Me de nyame ambo me ye kra. When na catch you say nyame ambo ye, nyame bo ye. O problem no e wadwen. That is why you need to work on your mind. That is why a program like Makusem is very important, because wow, so that you can be motivated to rethink about the way you go about things and the way you think about yourself. You are special. We are shrunken. That is why Tom Prince no obia dey different. Obi ni obi din say untumi nkofo obi din nya odie. You are a unique creation of God. You are a great personality. You have greatness in you. That's more gift. Now, if you say we gift in a kitty no master, it's not about the size of the gift. About you discovering the gift, developing it. Because if the gift is there and you don't develop it, you cannot sell it to the world. People will only clap for your gift, but they will buy the gift that is developed. Maybe say me church high. The gift you have. We same the amount. But when you develop, when you have discovered the gift and you are giving it out to people, they'll clap for you, they'll celebrate you. But if you develop that discovered gift, people will pay for the gift. Look at the footballers. They have discovered omu ye talent obi na discover omu ni se omu ni bobo. And now ya discover omu. And now obi a develop omu into omu stadium ko bobo na ye siaska ekoshe. So the gift that is developed and served shall be rewarded. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is that you have to receive your original image. How then can you receive an original image? When man lost the image of God due to sin in the beginning, God had to resend his original image to him. So he sent his son to come and die so that we can be restored. So don't allow religion to make you think that you are a sinner when you have accepted Jesus as your Lord. Don't allow any human being to tell you say eye wo boninti e na wo bre eye wo boninti e na wo fa ne wo fe nti na Yesu abewu no. So how long will you dwell in that situation? How long will you continue to live with that mindset that no maybe that me busuemu and nothing no man koyem? I didn't know about. Look, that is why you pray. So after prayer, what bompa you know? As I say, after who sisan wajin. Bible said, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Until your mind is renewed, you cannot experience transformation. Kopim say ubeya wajin yenu untumi hu insachebia or abrabo. The change you want is not in UK. The change you want is not in US. Neither is it in Canada. The change must start from your mind. The starting point of every great exploit is in the mind. That is why I have maintained that the state of your mind is what will determine the quality of your life. So as I say, to me, receiving your new identity, your original image. They have failed in life before. Look, watch me. Start to fail now. Fail right now. It is good to fail now than to fail tomorrow. Take the risk you are supposed to take and fail now. The right time to fail is now, it's not tomorrow. By all means, you will fail in life because it is part of life. Nobody on earth does things and doesn't fail. You will surely fail. So why not fail now? Face that fears right now. Adina face it. Don't run away from your fears. The battle you are failing to fight today is waiting for you to fight tomorrow. So face your fears right now and start failing right now, because every successful person you see today has ever failed in life before. Onipa bi a we hu se esi ni ye otumpo ne business ekoso ne djuma ekoso na brabo ekoso nyoma ye yama no e wa abrabom no wa faili da nyoma ekobasa e ma no mmre bi etwemo ba osua lessons nyoma oyo ya ama nyoma na nkoye no osua bibi fremo e na e ma oye correction afi no otenetene nyoma no afi na wo se or enjoy life. All the great names you have been hearing, they attempted to do something great before and failed, but they didn't give up. So receive your original image and stop thinking that there is witchcraft after you. If there is witchcraft, that is why prayer is there for you. That is why God is on your side. So after you have prayed, of course, all my church members, they know that I've been making this statement frequently. I say when you come to church, pray as if all depends on God. But when you go to work, work as if all depends on you. Uba sorry, edum pai bomrea, bompaye se tisenia, uye de nyina gina Nyankopon so. Na ukwe djuma mu so koye djuma. Ye djuma ne didin to say ye die no ejina wa also. And that is the way of life. You see, very very important. So don't allow the things you are hearing, the myth, the stories you have heard, ebusian way, obian pejada, obian tukwenda, obian warida, and obi nyebida, intina wono, esese obeyen, ese u break his record no, ese u change narrative no, ese u sister your memo. Look, you are a person of value. Until you add value to yourself, you cannot add value to anybody in society. So start to discover your gifts, your abilities and capabilities, and develop them. When you develop them, a common deoda. Niente come do ni say you are not serving your gifts. You are looking for a job to do, and job will not put food on your table always. Job makes people poor because at the end of the month, and now ubenya salary, but who give to no you will serve it to the people, the world, and the world will honor you for it. I'm not saying don't work, but the greatest thing you can do to help yourself in this world is to discover your gift, and then you develop it and begin to serve it to the world. So your purpose is very important. So that is the second component that constitutes your value. It is purpose. God created you in his image after his likeness for a purpose. God have given you a purpose on earth. Yes, when purpose is discovered, value comes alive. Memory, when purpose is discovered, value comes alive. I will repeat it again. When purpose is discovered, value comes alive. Se utumi hu botayentia uwa sasi weso ebwa uma usuba mfaso. Why are you on earth? Ochina nyamima ye nkwan ebeto aso. Why are you on earth? Have you discovered your purpose? One of the great men of God that ever lived says that where purpose is abused, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you have to discover your purpose. Why are you on earth? Nyame had make sure how to discover your purpose. Nia ubeya ebe bua na wat mi hu nientia uwa asase we so. Because purpose, you discover the discovery of your purpose is so crucial to your existence. You have to discover it. You have to discover your purpose. You have to discover your purpose. So your purpose defines your value. Your purpose defines your value. Your purpose reveals your inherent value. It reveals the place of your speciality. Who discover your purpose? Who discover say adiwe me special adiwe mo. Look, me wrap it out no up no. Your life will experience dramatic change when you discover and understand your purpose in life. Wabrabo besisan nyoma be ye yamao. Ubesha say who experience fulfillment abra wa discover na wati butayentia uwasasi wesu. So discovering your purpose is the key to impactful living. So person make impact wa abrabom usuba mfaso wa abrabom usuba mfaso ewe jumemu. Look, Everywhere you find yourself, you are there for a reason and for a purpose. Onipe bi anyame de ba o life bia no, they are there for a reason and a season. I've been saying this to people. Sometimes when people walk out of your life, it is because their season is over. And you don't have to kill yourself. Nipa we madam fo, manye ni she, afe no, maintaining can be my friend on family call. Look, the point is this. They are there for a reason and for a season. So you have to discover the reason why God brought the people into your life, so that when they walk out of your life, you will understand that they have been able to impact your life positively. Finally, purpose gives your life meaning and direction. Purpose gives your life meaning and direction. We need life or living direction. The reason why we need direction in life is because you don't have a purpose. You have not discovered your purpose. And until you discover purpose, you cannot add value to yourself, and you cannot add value to society. So it is purpose is the key to significance in life. Purpose is the key to your significance in life. So if you have not yet discovered your purpose, tomorrow morning 7 a.m. share Mass TV. Fre obia unim say or suffer from purpose crisis. Oyewe no ayewe onim ni obe wa brabom. Onim ni enti o wa brabom. Nkrofo a o committee suicide no. Look, most of them is because they don't know why they are existing. They don't know why. They say it's not worth it. Onim ni enti o we are say enti no committee suicide. If you know somebody like that, catch me say ochina nyame ya adoma on share Mass TV Makusem 7 a.m. sharp, and I will be coming your way if God gives us the grace, and it shall be a blessing unto you. You have to discover your value if you must matter in life. And so said there was sumbo esifa ewa brabo na eba ni sa fa and compare obia. See you.